Okay, guys, another statistics for entire year. Just I didn't play for 12 months. I played from end of September, and not every day. I was playing like just mostly just Tuesdays. But let's see it. I got also monthly report for December, so I will say a few interesting things. We have music here, but I will keep it disabled because it is stupid, and also it will cover my voice completely. I already tried. So this is my second attempt to record it. So it says it was recently your World of Tanks anniversary, so what better time to look through all your stats for the last 12 months? Again, it is just from end of the September. And at the end, you'll find a thank you gift from us for your service. Enjoy. Okay, I already collected that. It is nothing special. So spoiler, sorry. So what is this? It is total battles fought and my percents of victories. So I am amazed that for this scarce 3 months, I managed to play so many battles. Let's see next. Okay, my most played nation, USSR, Russian ones. Well, was your nation to play over the past year? Was it what you expected? Yes, it was actually, but the monthly report is different because in December I played a lot of Jagd Panther, and the Lux. Because I met two guys in Luxus, over my buddy and bro, Yellow Canary from Turkey, and he said invite him. He has very good stats in Lux. And those guys are amazing. They have better skills than I do, better reflexes, and everything. They using all corners of map equally good, which is not case with me. Usually when I have knowledge that I doing good in one corner of map, mostly I will go just in that corner. But they are good, yet they have worse stats than me and Yellow Canary and Washer Dryer. Why? Well, because again, three of us are not excellent players. We are not unicorn players. We are just very good. A little bit better than good average player. But what we do, we just chasing that victory. Victory is all for us. Maybe even we enjoy more victory than playing to get that victory, which is wrong. Maybe, I don't know. But we will do like we said 1,000 times, and I'm boring already. We'll do more, and that is showing, because I have, I think, 72 or 74 percent win ratio in Luxus, and Washer Dryer and Yellow Canary also have very good stats. But these players having less than 70. One has 68, one 62, 65, I don't know. Anyway, let's go back to this. Yes, USSR, because I was playing T34, T34S, and most of all, again, T3485, because I tried to get the third mark of excellence and again didn't get it. So I'm pretty sure now that players who doing that top probably using much more gold than me, because it is so hard for me even with good crew to get close to that 95%. So your three best battles by base XP earned steps. That is game that I showed 2 weeks ago, in Puzzler B2. It was pretty good game and pretty smart game. Take it look if you didn't. Prokhorivka, 14/12/2022. Three vehicles. I showed this game just yesterday or day before that. It was great little scout game. You know, you can learn there how to really scout with passive aggressive scouting. You destroyed here 12, 11, 2022. Four vehicles caused 1.5k damage and assistant in the T-34S. A great tank. I started playing that tank. It is pretty good, very promising. I will keep it. You know, it was gift tank for me. You can buy it if you don't have it. So it is great. You know. So what is this battle roll report? Oh, which type of tanks I play the most? I am amazed that I even played this many. Is it possible I play? Oh, this is just 21. I thought it says 200 something. No, 21. Okay. But still, I'm not playing a lot of artillery, and that's showing because I have more stats in artillery, of course. Uh, Light tanks, you know, medium tanks. That is my area where I doing better, best. Then heavy tanks, you know, top tier German heavy tanks are really boring. They are slow, you know. Tiger is there, you know, on edge, but Tiger is a very good round tank, you know, like Russians made it. So it has good firepower, solid armor, solid speed, you know. It is somewhere there, you know, so you can use it. Slow, sorry, slow German heavy tanks, you know, they have big armor. Usually that armor has um, weak points in very construction of armor, you know. Either it is flat, you know, either it is rounded, and again it is flat here, you know. So everybody will pen it. They will not even, they will just load gold and pen it here. They will not even bother to shoot in lower plate or in commander's hatch. Epic medals earned over the past year 80, and the most rarest is Bruno's medal. That is probably for killing few artilleries. I forgot what is that. Or maybe to survive with 5 modules damage, something like that. I don't know. Your lucky map, Ensk. This was surprise. Is where you win the most battles. This was surprise because I would say, you know, I'm winning most on. If somebody would ask me, I would say, you know, I'm winning most on hills, mines, Rudnik. I don't know how you calling that small map, one of the oldest with that hill in the middle. But Ensk, you know why? Because whenever I have, you know, a gift premium account, I will exclude this map from rotation. So that is how I hate this map, you know, and I don't like playing it. And especially in tank destroyer or artillery, this map is, in my opinion, retarded. Well, not in tier 4, you know, you will take Hetzer, park it on the middle of the street and destroy everything that shows in front of you. But every other tier, it is just hideous. Your most played vehicle, and this is also true. I played T-34, T-34, S-30, T-34 85. It is on first place, you know, 275 battles. T-46, my buddies like to play tier 3, you know. I like it too, you know, but I rarely playing it alone. And almost always around 11 in the evening, they will call me, and usually we will play tier 3 or tier 5, and sometimes tier 4, and sometimes tier 6. But we like it playing together tier 3. Why? Because tier 2 is too rushy nowadays, you know. Tier 4 can finish in tier 6 and you cannot carry. It is big difference between tier 4 and tier 6 vehicles. It is totally different league. Maybe biggest difference among tiers when you have two tier span. Uh, but in tier 3 you can use all your knowledge. It is not easy. Tier 2 and tier 3 tanks are harder to win than tier 5 and tier 6 most of the time. You have a lot of seal clubbers, stat padders and stuff like that. Or people who enjoying like we do. We just enjoying playing this tier. Why? You have a lot of fun tanks like this T46, fast with solid firepower, jumping. Almost you will overturn tank 4 or 5 times in one game. Adrenaline rush and all that stuff. But if you need to carry, which is more often than it is not, um, you can do it. You can use all your knowledge with bush mechanics, with armor mechanics, with spotting mechanics, and you will say, I'm daddy of this game, and maybe you have better skills, and maybe you playing better this game, but my utter wish is to destroy you, um, to be outsmart you, or however you say that in English, I don't know, and to win this game. And I will say, oh, this guy doing good, their team doing good, something of those two. And I will say, okay, no, I can do it, we can do it, and if I have at least one of my buddies alive still, if he didn't enjoy too much and destroy his tank, then we will carry alone and we will win, and it will not be easy, but we will do it. So that is why we like tier 3, because it is only tier where usually you have time and you can use, because view ranges are not so big, where you can use covers in maps and view range to outsmart, yes, that is the word, to outsmart enemy. And yeah, ELC, again, one of my favorite. It was on pause for too long. It is amazing, fun tank. It has gun that is slow and not so accurate, but if you are patient and use that amazing camo, I am so sad that I lost one replay. It is one of those new maps. What is the name of that map? It is like on edge of seaport, and then you have hills on the second half, of map, big hills, and down there are some hangars and port and stuff like that, cranes and stuff like that. So in that map, I was on edge of the hill, first hill, close to that big plateau, concrete plateau that is elevated above ground, and you have tunnels underneath, and some people can go up. And leopard, tier 5 leopard, was in bush, going up on that platform, concrete platform, big one. You can land small Cessna there. And I was very close to him in double bush that I made from trees, in my ELC. But it is not really double bush, it was very close one to other, and I see him, in his bush, and I will spot him, and I will fire, and he will not see me or some things that were passing by. So it was like cheating, and somehow I lost that replay. So your total and average base for 1 year, I accumulated almost 800,000 stars of experience, but average For that is just 474, which is pretty bad. So your total damage caused over million. Damage assist 548,526. Damage blocked 162,858. Ooh, it is good. So let's see your hits. Your hits of 12,426. No one can call you a one-hit wonder. Okay. So it is just 50% accuracy and 69% penetration. I'm actually amazed that it is even that much, because I will fire a lot of blind shots, and that is not excuse. I will explain why I'm doing that. Not just to destroy something behind it, you know. Sometimes I don't even think about it. I will just fire sometimes to scare the enemy so he wouldn't go in certain bush. For example, Prokhorovka, when I going in my light tank toward that small hills left of the road, not that hill behind the railway, left of the road. I will fire in those bushes and that small hills on other side, so enemy scout will be scared and then he would return. He wouldn't go in bush. So that is one reason. A lot of shells will go there, you know, 5, 6, depends from caliber and tank. Then I will fire to push them away a little bit so I can relocate, you know. If I know that they are in one bush spotting, I will fire there not to destroy him, you know. I need to relocate, and I know he will spot me, so I will fire, he will go back behind some building or rock, and then I can relocate without being spotted. That is second reason. And third reason is, well, now I forgot it. What was third reason, but if I remember I will tell you. So that is why it is bad, you know. I'm not so bad in aiming, but I just spending those ammo, even gold ammo, like crazy, you know. It is just flying all the way. Because you spotted 1943. Your most destroyed vehicles. So do they mean, you know, I don't know what they mean. Do they mean how many times I died, or what I destroyed most of the times? You know, I don't know. But it is Panzer 3E on first place, Panzer 2 on second. Probably this is what I destroyed, because I didn't play almost at all Panzer 3 in this year, you know. And T-34 doesn't have picture because it is top secret. You know, you cannot admit that T-34 is destroyed, you know. So it is indestructible tank. I'm not joking. A number of vehicles destroyed, 2211. Next time we need something destroyed, we'll give you a call. Yeah, baby. Okay, I don't know, you know, what is the origin of that. Vehicle set alight. Okay, I'm a little bit sad because of this. Just 20, you know. And I did it more before, but I must say something, you know. Before, on tanks that I played before, okay, there. I was choosing often on crews that perk that will cause more critical damage, you know, which is also setting ablaze something, you know. And then I noticed when I shooting here in moving tanks, so shell would hit in engine those shells would more often go in truck and detrack it, and I had a lot of detracking, more than I could handle, which is not bad always. Sometimes it is. Um, but also I was shooting in the rear, and then I would set, people on fire often. But now I'm not choosing that perk anymore. So with these new tanks and new crews, I just don't do it too often. So around this action, I know my bro and the World of Tanks mate Slobodan Čovjek, or Freeman, will not approve this. He will be sad and disappointed because I did it just 35 times, but I was playing ELC a lot, and you cannot really effectively ram and kill with ram something which you hit with ELC. Your nemesis M10 FM radio. I could agree, because we played a lot of tier 4, tier 5 and tier 6 games, and it will match you in each of those. So he hit me for 10,000 HP of damage, which is a lot. But he destroyed me just 13 times, which can be, with one shot when I am, almost dead. So it is not a lot destruction, in my opinion, but it is a lot of HP. And it is great sniper, I would love to have one in garage, but I'm keeping my bones for some tier 8 tank, I have something close to 7,000 now. So I will not buy it yet, but it is cheap. I think 1,500 bonds, which is pretty cheap. And it is great sniper, it is great tank, it will find you. It has nice U range, nice sniper gun. And that is that. We got these 3 rewards, 3 days of premium, and 30% coupon. I think that is just for store, so you need to give real money. And we got this creepy thing, whatever it is, some Hindu Buddha, Buddhism crap, And here you can share your epic chronicle on Twitter, Facebook, and third something. What is this? I don't know. I'm getting old. So that was that, for December. Most played nation was Germany, because I played Jagd Panther a lot and Lux. And the rest of the stats were, something like in this report. I would love to how we could arrange that. If you could send me your file over, I will gladly feature it, or at least I can look at it, because it is fun stuff to have statistic reports like this. But thank you for letting me to annoy you and to waste your time, and see you in the next one.